As a result of rising cases elsewhere, other states have put new restrictions on businesses, but that is not the case in Arizona. In fact, the state's top health official changed the guidelines which are used to determine whether businesses should stay open during the pandemic. The changes essentially guarantee places like bars and restaurants will stay open no matter how bad our numbers get. Our political editor Dennis Welch has more.
Dr. Chris, as well as the governor, has said that they are not willing to shut down businesses like bars, restaurants, or gyms at this point because they don't believe that is where the spread is coming from. And they did send us some data recently to back up that claim. However, much of that data includes studies from out of state in places like New York and Mississippi.
I can't say that there's not a number, but there are other strategies that may come in before we would recommend closing.
On Friday, Dr. Kara Chris acknowledging that businesses will likely stay open for the duration of this pandemic, while also revealing that she tossed out the business benchmarks she adopted earlier this year. A review of those benchmarks by Arizona's Family last week showed that Arizona would shut down many businesses by the end of the year if those guidelines were still being followed.
If I close down a restaurant, these are individuals who now are going to go find a job somewhere else because they have to work.
As Chris warned about the side effects of shutting down certain businesses, the case numbers continue to climb, and the state is running out of available intensive care units at hospitals and morgue space to store the bodies.
We also have to take a look at the whole health of the community, and that, housing and food access and health insurance and access to a job all play a role in the overall health and long-term outcomes of our community.
Now, there are still some measures in place that limit capacity at bars and restaurants, and Dr. Chris reiterated that there will be stronger enforcement of those moving forward. In Phoenix, Dennis Welch, Arizona's Family.